This is Matrix Lord 212, and I'm doing a video response to Aspersion Star 2009's video about extermination of the Daleks, as well as I Just Subscribe Now's response to it. So basically, we did talk about this a while ago. You know, the Daleks have been shown so much that it has really become a joke with them. Even so much so in Journey's End, where I think it was Captain Jack and Donna, they're like twirling around the Dalek like they're a bunch of idiots. They have not really made an impact as of late, and they are considered a joke. They're supposed to be one of the most powerful races in the universe to take on the Time Lords for the Time War. And basically, every single time the Doctor has faced them lately, he has defeated them, and there was no consequences. There was no... they didn't win in any way, shape, or form, and there was not even a sacrifice. At least with, when the Cybermen killed Adric, it was like, oh my God, like, these villains are not to be taken lightly, it was like a threat there that, oh my God, I need to take them seriously, So, with the Daleks, I mean, you know what it is? It's been back and forth fighting. From the old series to the new series. I mean, it is carrying it on, like, from the old series. I mean, the old series, after a while, the Daleks surpassed Davros. In fact, they were always around most of the time without Davros. It was only in Tom Baker, the Fourth Doctor, that they introduced Davros. But most of the time, they wanted to take over the world without him. So, this even led to, like, a civil Dalek war that you've seen in many different Doctor Who episodes, from the Sixth Doctor, the Seventh Doctor. There was different factions. Davros was leading some. I mean, basically in Stolen Earth and Journey's End, Davros has returned, but he just, it seems like, allows the Daleks to push him around like a puppet for some reason. I don't know why, but that's the whole thing there. That Davros could be, Davros could be planning something else to take over the Daleks at some point in time. So who knows if there is going to be a massive, massive Dalek civil war with every single Dalek that's ever been competing for dominance. Now, I think personally that this is a massive, massive deception and a trap. I think it's meant to be for the 11th Doctor, for him to get confused, thinking that he's battling the weak Daleks, and then boom, out comes the new Daleks, and they wind up killing a companion, or they kill a planet or a civilization, So they really need to, like we were talking in the past, they really need to be menacing. They need to do something monumental that, every time from here on in, they're considered like a serious, serious business. And it could even be like a past companion, it doesn't necessarily have to be Amy or Rory, and you know what it is, there's a pattern there too, because not only were we discussing the Daleks, but we were discussing the Weeping Angels, and you know what it is, it's weird, because it reminds me of Series 3. Series 3, the angels were introduced, Weeping Angels, for the first time in Blink. There was also, the Daleks take Manhattan in there, and also the Master. So now, Series 7, we have the Daleks returning, the Weeping Angels returning, and maybe the Master. So it's like a reboot of Series 3 in a way. But, we need to have the Weeping Angels a threat, and, killing off Amy and Rory, that would be a big deal. Same thing like the Daleks, they survived, and they can't be surviving the Time War based on a joke. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, there was some insider help, like one of the Time Lords allowed the time lock to be broken in order for Dalek Khan to save Davros. So, really, we need to have some type of impact with the Daleks. Now, the Cybermen, they have been also downgraded to be like a joke somewhat, and I think that's that sucks, because they were only the one race that killed the companion. So, and in a way you may say, oh no, they didn't, but you know what? It was because of their actions Alright, even though they didn't kill a companion, it was because their actions that led to the death of Adric, because they destroyed the navigation console for the spaceship to crash. So if they didn't do that, Adric would have been alive. So you really have to think of that they are responsible for the Doctor losing a companion. You know, and the Daleks need to come back in a big way. And I think it's not just this episode. I think that we will see the Daleks at the end of Series 7 and the anniversary. So I think this is just a stepping stone, because even the new companion, Jenna Louise Coleman, hinted that she's almost sure that she'll be battling the Daleks. So if we're getting the Daleks in episode 1 and 2, then you know for sure that they'll be back. So that's what I have to say on the subject. I really want to see something classic, monumental, that's going to change the perception of all the fans forever with the Daleks, where they are shown as important, they are shown as the biggest threat there is, and what better way to do that than for them to take over or destroy, or for the Doctor to lose. Now, the Doctor really hasn't lost up until, I think it was Caves of Adrazani, I think. But even if he doesn't lose, just the fact that even if he beats the Daleks, they gotta have some type of thing that they win, or they're responsible for. So we need to have that somehow. Alright, so that's it for now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.